Okay, good evening to you all. Today is 2nd October 2025, which is the beginning of our week one of this nationwide graduates IT Employability Skills Bootcamp 4.0. And this bootcamp will last for about 10 weeks. And today is the beginning of our week one. Like always, I start my presentations with outlines. That is what we are going to cover for the day. So before I started with the outline, my name is Ahmad. Ahmad, and I'm the founder and also CEO of Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited, which this training or this bootcamp is organized by Hammad Technologies for free in order to train other graduates in Nigeria. So let's start with the outlines because we have a lot to cover for the night. So this is just for the introduction. We'll have talk about the bootcamp, and also I will talk about what you need to know about IT skills, what you should expect throughout this bootcamp. I will tell you that. And then I will talk about the sole aim of Hammad Technologies, or why we are holding this bootcamp. And also, I will talk about time and duration of this bootcamp. So how long, when, and what day are we going to have, uh, you know, the class, and how it's going to be. I will talk about that. I will talk about some best practices which I usually tell participants of any of our program. I advise people on what to do and what not to do and what to adopt. And after that, we'll have a week one outlines, which that's what we are going to cover today for this week one. After that, we'll have question and answer, and then we'll have conclusion, and we call it a day. So, about the bootcamp, which all of you already know about, the bootcamp is just an IT employability skills bootcamp where we decided to train and groom graduates, whether new or old graduates, on the IT employability skills. So this bootcamp is 100% for free, and it's here to train you and to show you what are the IT employability skills you need that can help you to equip you and also make you ready-made to either stand on your feet or to be ready to capable of working in any type of work or job that might come across your way. So that's what we are going to train you on. So most of the skills we'll train you are applicable to uh you know uh different works, or applicable to different things that will help you to, like I said, either to stand on your feet, to do your own, maybe to create your own empire, or maybe to join somewhere and work for them. That's the skills that we'll focus on. So it's not like all that trainings that you have been doing. It's not like that. This training is, uh, we are training you straightforward to those skills that you need to work. That's all what we are training you for. So other skills that you know or you have learned is okay. You can go ahead and learn whatever you want. But during this bootcamp, we'll focus more on what will get you a job and what would help you to land, a job. And when I say job, I'm not only talking about working under someone, even for you to get others or to get some people working for you. And this training or this bootcamp will last for 10 weeks. It's going to take us 10 weeks. And like you saw in the first page, that the training started today. We're supposed to start yesterday, but due to some circumstances, we shifted to today. So it will last for 10 weeks. So if you count 10 weeks from today, it will finish at 4th December 2025. That's the day that we are going to have the final round up of the, bootcamp, and we call it a day. So this is a brief about the bootcamp, and let's continue so that you learn more about it. So there are things that you need to know about IT skills, which that's what I normally tell people when we are starting any bootcamp. So there are IT skills that if you have them, you can get a job. There are those IT skills that will help you to get a job or you can, start your own empire, like I said, to do whatever you want to do. And there are IT skills that will not get you a job. Seriously, if you're looking for a job, it will be very difficult for such skills to get a job, because there are skills that I used to tell people, if you look at the Nigerian context, there are skills that are not applicable to Nigerian context, and it will be very difficult for you to apply such skills in Nigeria and to get paid, or to get someone that needs such skills that you have. So this is what a lot of people are not aware when it comes to IT skills. There are skills that, if you even now, there are many skills that in Nigeria, there are people that are in need of such skills, but we don't have much people in that. And many people are belittling such skills. If you ask them, okay, come, let me teach you these skills, they will tell you we are not interested, and that's all. But they are the skills that will get you a job in Nigeria. They are the skills that you should learn, be expert in them, and believe me, you can get work or a job to do for you to get something uh, out of it. So these skills that will get you a job, like I said, you'll get a very proper job with the skills, either to work for someone or to work under someone. You should take note on this too. So when I'm talking about the employability, is for you to be kind of to get something to do, not only to work under someone as an employee, but you too, you can be an employer with this skill. So you can get a proper job that you can do either as an employer or as an employee. And there are skills that, like I said, these skills that will get you a job. You'll end up as employer or manager with these skills. Like I just said now, when you have these skills, you acquire these skills, you might end up as an employer, or you can end up as an employee, but at a managerial position where you will manage other people. So that's another thing about these skills that will get you a job. And also, this IT skill will get you a job, and you'll enjoy several promotions from this position to this position with the skills. Because one thing about these skills that you are all going to learn, there are the skills that normally will not get you a job, for example, or maybe you will get a job, not only the position that you deserve at the beginning, but when you have these skills, you'll enjoy several promotions, because as you are working, you are executing the skills, you are showing up what you have. That alone will give you a lot of advantages and will help you to be in many, many positions. And let me tell you, there are many people that did this boot camp with us, which of course at their workspace or their offices, they got promotion with their skills, because you will find out that in the entire office or entire organization or the entire place, they are the only one with such skills. Nobody has such skills. For example, the ODK skills, the ComCare skills, and all these questionnaire skills, mail automation skills, and other skills that you are going to acquire during this boot camp will help you to enjoy promotion. Even if you are working currently, these skills will help you to get promotion and will help you to be, to belong within the organization. And believe me, you will get some kind of at least respect within the office space, because you know what you are doing. And like I said, not necessarily for you to work for other people. You can even start your own company or your own business to have your own separate empire and to be on your own. So these are the skills that we are going to teach you during this boot camp, which they are the skills that will get you a job, either as an employee or as an employer. And there are these IT skills which normally I don't mention them, but I used to tell people and warn them about them. There are IT skills, like I said, will not get you a job at all, because, like I said, it's not the knowledge is waste. No, it's because we are not yet at the level where you will utilize such IT skills. So that's why the IT skills, it will be very difficult for you to get a job with them. And sometimes, even if you get a job with such skills, at the end of the day, you will be sacked, because there will be a stage whereby the organization or the company or the customers are no longer interested with the IT skills that you have. So there are skills that they are one-time skills. Once you execute them for the organization, they are no longer in need of you. So you can be sacked, or you can be dropped, or you can be, there are such skills. And I'm sorry, you will be desperate to ask me what are these skills, but I'm just warning you there are such skills. So please, you should know all this when it comes to IT skills. And there are these skills that I said will not get you a job. You can get a job, but not what you deserve or you think. There are many people I knew that, they studied computer outside Nigeria, they come back to Nigeria, and the job they have or the place they are working is not what they anticipated. And to be frank, it's not because of the skill of that, maybe the skill they have is just useless or something like that. No, the skill is not tailored to Nigerian context. So that's why they can be, assigned to a particular office where the only thing they will be doing is printing and, photocopying or something like that. It's because the skills are not what matters in Nigeria and not what is in need, we are in need of. And that's why even if they say they know this, they knew this, they knew this, the people there will just look like that's not what we are in need of. So this is what these skills are all about. And another thing that about all these skills, like I said, you get a job, but you end up with a very low position. Like I told you, some of them will go somewhere outside Nigeria to study computer and come back. They'll end up under another one agency or a ministry, and the office looks like just not what they deserve. Seriously, not what they deserve. And it all has to do with the skill they have is not tailored to Nigerian context and is not speaking to Nigerian context. So please, you should take note on this. So these skills that, like I told you, that will get you a job, that the skill will focus on. So whatever we are going to speak here, whatever we are going to teach you during this bootcamp, please take it very serious because it's something that will help you one way or the other. It's something that you might find yourself anywhere and anywhere, not only in Nigeria, anywhere in the world you might find yourself. These skills will help you, and you can work with these skills that we are going to train you during this bootcamp. So please focus on this, and that's what we are going to do. So if you have any other skills that you want to learn, please go ahead and do it. But what we are going to teach you, we are going to focus on the skills that we know are applicable and skills that will help you to get a job. So this is it. What to expect during this training or during this bootcamp. This I always tell people this. Please, you should expect 100% hands-on activities. I'm not going to give you any handout. I'm not going to give you any slide. I'm not going to give you any note. I'm not going to give you anything. The only thing that will teach you is to show you how to do something. It's going to be 100% practical. Everything you're going to learn it on the screen. So it's a hands-on activities, 100% practical. Everything you're going to learn it with us. So don't expect any handout. Don't expect any note. Don't expect any slide from us. We are not giving that to our participants. Another thing, you are going to learn IT employability skills. IT employability skills, like I told you, skills that will help you to get a job, either as an employer or employee. So these are the skills that we are going to teach you during this training. Please, you should expect this. Number three thing that you should expect in this training, there's going to be a weekly mini project. Every week you are going to have a project or weekly assignment, and that assignment we call it a weekly project. So like today, for example, is a starting date. So you count the 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, 7 throughout this week. Whatever you're going to learn, whatever you're going to do, you're going to have a mini project related to what you have learned, and we'll share that project on 7th day. That is on Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we'll share the assignment for you, and you have to submit the assignment on after I think it's 24 hours. But I don't. I think Ahmed, when Ahmed share it, you will see it. So it's you're going to share, maybe send it back after 24 hours. So we'll allow you to practice and to keep learning what you have learned from today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. You count 6 days. The 7th day is for your mini project. And that's when you are going to work and, practicalize what you have learned throughout these days, and you share it back with us. So this is something that you should expect, please. And Let me say this before I continue. Maybe I will forget. This mini project will assess everyone. Don't mind your numbers or how many you are. We'll access all what you have shared with us and we'll give you your marks. We'll definitely drop some of you after week 2 or week 3. We'll start dropping some of you. There will be a cut-off mark on the percentage. Whoever didn't attend such will drop you. And it's after that week 3, week 4, and then we'll send you for your survey, which is the next thing that the individual field work and survey. You will conduct a field survey. All of you, you will develop a questionnaire by yourself using different data collection tools. You'll go to the field, you'll collect data, you'll do a lot of things. So before then, we'll drop those that will not go to the field. Not everyone will go to the field. We'll drop a lot of people by then. So after that, you go to the field. This is another thing you should expect. Individual field work or survey. Everyone will conduct a particular survey, will conduct a specific survey based on any kind of topic. So don't mind any topic that's given to you. Don't worry. Even if you studied, what can I say? You studied Hausa and you were given a topic related to nutrition or a topic related to health or a topic related to agriculture, please go and do it. Whatever topic that we shared with you or we gave to you, that's the topic you are going to do. And that's the topic you are going to conduct your field survey on. So these are the things that you are going to expect, please, during this boot camp. All this, you should expect it. And at the end of the boot camp, I always ask whether we achieved or we meet the expectation or we partially meet the expectation or we exceeded the expectation and the rest. So this, put it at the back of your mind. Maybe at the end of this boot camp on week 10, we'll come back to this and we'll see whether we achieved this uh, expectation or we did not. So the next thing is to talk about our soul aim. Our soul aim is to equip you with employability skills and also to equip you with the working experience. The working experience is all why we are giving you the mini projects and is why we are sending you to the field. You go to the field, you walk, you interact with people, you see how things are going in Nigeria, you see what are the problems that we have, you see a lot of things, you learn from that, and you tell yourself that, okay, this is what I can do. There are many people that after this field survey, they have some ideas which they start implementing and they build their own company based on that, and they started doing well. So you too, during this field survey, open your eyes, see what is going on within your locality because it's going to be within your area. We're not sending you anywhere. We're not sending you to any place that is new. It's within your people. You go there, even your neighbors. Sometimes you don't even know what is going on within your area. But when you conduct this survey, you interact with the people, you do all that, you see, even within your workspace, you see a lot of things. There are many people that when they conduct this survey within their churches, within their offices, they found out a lot of things which they are not even aware existed within their the people they are interacting with. So we'll give you this, you go ahead and you conduct that. So working experience, to equip you with the working experience is part of why we are holding this bootcamp. Most of the weekly mini project that will be given to you is something that you can even capture in your CV. Something that you can capture your CV. It will enrich your CV because believe me, your CV, you put that you conducted a survey, you developed a particular questionnaire, you did this, you created this template, you did this. When you put it in your survey, it will show that you are a serious graduate and you have something, not only say it and other, aluta activities in your CV. So you have a lot of good things to put in the CV. Another thing, you will know how and stand out. Believe me, with these skills that you are going to learn, you'll know how to do a lot of things and you will definitely stand out among most of the graduates who didn't possess this IT employability skills, and you will be ready made. Believe me, you will be ready for a lot of jobs and a lot of works. You can do them. I know you can do it if you focus and if you practice well. You'll be ready made graduates. Whenever a job come or whenever a work come, you are ready for it. You can do it, and that's why we are doing this. These are the full sole aim of why we are holding this boot camp. Another thing that I'm going to talk about is time and duration of the boot camp. First of all, this is what is going to happen. Every Thursday, we are going to have a class. And in that Thursday, we are going to cover everything related to the week. Everything for the week, we are going to cover it together. So what you're going to learn within that particular day is what you will be practicing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You practice it. On Wednesday, we'll share the weekly mini project for you. Then you practice what you have learned in these 6 days. And we are going to hold this class every 9 p.m. So that's the starting point. We'll start by 9 p.m. and upwards. That's how it's going to be. I don't normally tell when we are going to finish a class. I just said, if you are tired, go and sleep. That's all what I can say. But we'll start by 9 p.m. every Thursday for the next 10 Thursdays. So today is our first week. So next Thursday will be second, and that's how we'll continue until when we are done with this. Okay, so then we talk about the best practices. These are the advice that I used to give to people whenever we are having any class so that will not, be left behind. Number one, do not assume you knew it all. I used to say this to everyone. These are the things that, like I said, the IT employability skills we are going to teach you. You are not the first set. We did it once, we did it twice, we did it thrice, we did it multiple times, and it yielded a lot of results. We see the impact of it, and if other people can do it, I see no reason why you cannot do it. And that's why we maintain the same outlines of this, yeah, with some little amendments in the outlines, but of course the 90% to 95% of it is the same and is okay and is yielding a lot of results that we are seeing. So do not assume you knew it all, but if you want to assume you knew everything, is fine. You can go. Maybe you allow other people to join and do this. But believe me, don't assume you knew it all because you miss a lot when you did that. Another thing is I will advise you to follow all the classes. Don't miss a class because if you miss today's class for now, for instance, today you miss this class, there is no way you can answer the week one assignment. That's number one thing. And when you miss that week one assignment, believe me, you are far left behind in this boot camp. And that's the end of it. You cannot continue with the class and you cannot join us or you cannot continue with us. So all the classes, we are going to have 10 classes. I think it's going to be 10, even though there's within the weeks, there is going to be some weeks for your survey, but it's going to be 10. I believe it's going to be 10. I'll make sure it's 10. So we are going to have 10 classes. That's what we are going to have. Okay. So follow all these 10 classes. Be very serious within these 10 weeks. Like I said, even if you are not serious in your life, within these 10 weeks, please try to adopt seriousness. Even for you to masquerade that you are serious, just masquerade. At least just be serious for 10 weeks now. And believe me, this will definitely help you and will put you on the right path and right track that you can continue your career from there. And believe me, it will help you a lot. So be serious. Even for this next in the next 10 weeks, at least, please be serious. And then give it time if you did not understand. Don't push yourself. You have days to practice. Don't push yourself a lot because some of you will try to swallow everything the same night that you learn it. Please don't push yourself. Give it today, give it tomorrow, next. Please keep practicing every day what you are learning throughout these 10 weeks. So please keep practicing. When we finish this or we move to this next week, don't left the other week. Please keep practicing what you have learned in the previous week plus the week you are in. So give it time and please don't push yourself too hard so that you'll not lose interest in it. Because when you push yourself too hard, you try, it didn't work. You just decided to abandon it and move. No, don't do that. Just give it time. When you practice. Just go and sleep, do something, chill up and come back to it and keep practicing. But please be very serious. And also learn it step by step. This is something that, of course, you need to do it and learn to market yourself. So this learn to market yourself, I put it here because whenever you learn all these IT skills or IT employability skills, you have to show it to people that you learn it. You have to practice it. You have to post it. I know a lot of people that got a lot of works, jobs, just because when they are doing these boot camps, they are enriching their social media pages with what they are learning. So they're getting a lot of jobs, they're getting a lot of works, and they are engaged in many things and they are doing well now. A lot of them are out there and I can see them and they are doing well. So you too, you can do well on your social media pages. Whatever you did within a particular day, whatever you learn, share it with people, share it with everyone, show it with people what you have done. That's how you build a portfolio. That's how you build online presence. That's how you build an online CV. And that's how you build a presence that you are someone who knew something. Because if you did not market yourself, even people that are surrounded, that surrounded you, people that knew you will not, be aware of what you are capable of. They will not know. You have to show them, you have to tell them so that whenever they knew, because doing this will give people the notion that whenever they hear that someone is looking for someone with social skills, they have been seeing it on your page. You are the one that will come to their mind. And believe me, they will refer you to that particular gig or a job. So please learn to market yourself. This is something that nobody can do it for you. If you have this skill, come out, tell people what you have, show people what you learn, show people what you can do, and that's how it works. It's not about bragging, it's not about anything, it's about you to be real. Just show the people the real you so that they will know that you know computer or you know something in computer and you can do some things inside computer. So learn to market yourself as a graduate. This is something that you need to learn how to do it. In any language, go ahead and do it. Whatever language you are familiar with, go ahead and do it. But don't tell me as a graduate in Nigeria, everyone must learn how to talk, at least how to say something, no matter how it is in English, you can say something. If you can't do that, just communicate with the language that most of your audience can understand. Do it and market yourself. So these are the best practices that I can tell you. So let's go to our week one outlines. All these are introduction. And I've just said is just to introduce you to this bootcamp. So let's go to our week one outline. That is what we are going to cover tonight. The practicals we are going to do, what you are going to learn, and what you're going to be practicing throughout the week. So number one, we are going to talk about digital archiving. This is something that I will teach you how to do that, what it's all about, how you can do it. This is what you're going to learn first. Secondly, we'll talk about email communication. It's another thing that you are going to learn tonight. We'll talk about that. I'll show you how to send an email. I'll show you how to send attachment. I'll show you how to do a lot of things because from this week, you're going to start sending us emails. You're going to start replying. You're going to send us, your assignment, attach this, attach that. You're going to all do that. So you need to learn it from week one because before we are not teaching this until week 8, 10. Then we discovered that some people, they just keep struggling to send us email, or when we send email, they'll just start replying all, start doing all this like that. So please, we are going to show you how to do everything when it comes to email communication, and you will learn that tonight. Another thing that we'll have an introduction to Microsoft Word. To introduce you to Microsoft Word because it's one of the productivity tools or office tool that is applicable not only in Nigeria, everywhere in the world. You must learn how to work with Microsoft Word because it's used to create a lot of documents, to customize documents, to write text, to create many things. And that's all what we are going to learn tonight because we are going to even learn how to customize text, how to create documents in Microsoft Word. Together, we are going to do all that tonight. So, after saying all this, we'll come and have question and answer. And then we have a conclusion and we call it this. So like I said, if you have any question, please write it when we are done with today's class. You drop your question either in the chat or in the comment. Those that are in YouTube. I think I will also go to YouTube. I will check what you are sending. If you have any question, don't worry, just save it and drop it there. I'll go there and check the question that you have. But we're going to start the class so that we can be able to wrap everything up for this week. So please bear with us. I don't know, but I pray this network will be, kind of allow us to finish this uh, without any trouble. So let's talk about the first thing that we're going to have during this is digital archiving. So this is something that you need to learn how to do it on any computer. They are the same thing that you arrange things on your mobile phone. You need to learn how to archive things on any computer. This is something that you need to learn. How to create a folder, how to organize files, how to rename them, how to put them in order the way it's supposed to, how to arrange things. This is something that everyone needs to learn how to do it. Some of you will just look at it as something not even important. I'm telling you, there are many people that go for interview. This is what they were asked to do, and they cannot do it, and they were dropped. So there are many things that many people are thinking is not even something worth learning how to do. There are many graduates that don't know how to create folders, and I'm not saying maybe you are part of them, but believe me, there are many, and I'm not saying that you don't know how to, but let's assume you don't even know how to. So I'll teach you and I'll guide you through that. So from today, you learn how to archive things on your laptop, how to arrange things on your workspace, in your office, how to put everything in order, how to create folder, copy and paste, you cut, you recover, you do everything. All these are things that I'm going to cover in this digital archiving. So let's go and have a practical session on this, and then we come back and continue from to continue with email communication after we are done with this digital archiving. So I'm stopping the sharing of screen. Okay, so let me open a folder. Just going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just coming here to open a folder. So what I'm going to do is, okay, let me go to my desktop. It's the same on any system, please. Just go to anywhere because I'll guide you on that. So I want to go to your folder. So I think I have nationwide. Okay, it's graduate. Sorry. The name of the folder is graduates. I want to go to your folder. I'm sorry. So this is 4.0. Okay, so here we are in any folder. So whenever you are on any computer like this or on desktop, on anywhere, you just right click. I believe you all know what right click is all about. You know that. I'm sorry, let me drop this. Okay. You all know what right click is all about. When you right click, there are two buttons on any mouse or on touchpad. You know what touchpad is all about. Touchpad is what is on laptop, what you use to, move around the mouse. Mouse is what you are seeing here. This is mouse, and touchpad is what you use to move it on a laptop. That touchpad on, laptop. But yes, you can connect your mouse on laptop or on desktop. There is no touchpad on desktop, and that's what you use to move this. So on any touchpad or mouse, there are two buttons. One is at your right hand side and the other one is at your left hand side. So the one that is at your right hand side, it's called right click. Whenever you click it, we used to say you right click. And when we say left click, is when you click the button that are at your left hand side. So we say left click and we say right click. So now for the right click, when you right click, it will show you options. Anywhere on a computer, even in a browser, not only on empty space like this, whenever you right click, it will show you options. And I'm using Windows 11, so that's why my option will look like this. But if you are using other Windows, maybe Windows 7, Windows 10, or something like that, this is what you are going to see, something like this. You see, this is what you are going to see. So these are the options for those that are using other windows than mine, while that one is the option you are going to see when you are using mine. So when you click here, you are going to see this new, and then you will see a folder, and that's how you create a folder. So when you click here, you will see this, just the folder will be like this, and you can rename it, because whenever you see something highlighted in blue like this on a computer, it shows that you want to, or you are about to override it. So now I can call it Nationwide Graduates IT Employability Bootcamp 4.0. So this is the name that I will give to the folder. So now what I'm going to say is there are things that you cannot do when you are renaming a folder. There are best practices that you should do whenever you are renaming a folder. So you should take note on this. Any folder on your system should speak to the file that you are saving in it or under it. Anything, maybe a folder that you want to save, project documents, you name it with the name of the project, or a folder that you want to save for maybe like this bootcamp, you just create a folder and you call it Nationwide Graduates IT Employability Bootcamp. You name it, and inside the folder, you archive whatever you want to archive in that. Whatever you want to put, you put it across that. Sometimes you can bold it or make it broader. For example, like I used to do that in 2025, I put everything I've done in 2025 in one folder. So inside that folder, everything, if I think something that is in 2025, I will go to 2025 folder and I will get it there. Or maybe I'll archive them based on programs that I'm holding or we are holding at Hammad Technologies. I will archive it. Maybe like you see now, I go to graduates. Under that graduates bootcamp, we have 1.0, we have 2.0, we have 3.0, and we also have 4.0. And even 2.0, I think we have two batches on that. So I used to do that. So this is how you archive a folder based on what content inside that folder. So this is number one thing you need to know. And also make the name to be, like I said, to speak to what is inside it. Make it that. So if you want to use it as yeah, for example, now you started using a computer since 2009. So you'll have a folder 2009, 2010, 2011, 12. Every year you have whatever is inside that. And inside that folder, you will be archiving things based on program, based on activities, based on what you have done and the rest. And I have made different folders, like I told you. I do it in every aspect that I want to do. I do it in that way. Some projects I put them inside a particular year. I even have folders that has to do with the organizations I've worked with. So I will rename this folder. This I'll name it with the name of the NGO or with the name of the organization or with the name of whatever. I will name it that. So whenever you ask me anything related to that, I know where to go to look for it, and I will give you whatever you want. Please, this is something you need to learn. Another thing in renaming a folder is that you see here, I put spaces. Whenever you are renaming a folder, the best practice is for you to put underscore, not a space when you are renaming a folder. But of course, we are all used to that. I'm not going to force you to do that, but please take note whenever you are renaming a folder or a file, make sure you didn't put space, you put underscore when you are renaming it. That's the best practice to do it. Another thing that you need to do, if you didn't do it with yeah, like here now, I put graduates bootcamp out like that. If you didn't put it, make sure you use date when you are saving it, or you use the name of place, something like that. Even though on every computer, even if you didn't put a date on folder, if you come here under date modify, you see the date. You see the date when that particular folder was created or when the folder was last edited. So that's something that you need to take note on that. So whenever you create a folder, it will have the name and time, date and time on when the folder is created. And if you update the folder, maybe you add something in it or you edit something inside the folder, then it will carry the last modified date. So that's something that on every laptop is something that you will see it. there. So now we create a folder. Maybe we create a very broad folder that we call Nationwide IT Employability Skills Bootcamp. And this under this bootcamp, we can be saving our things. Maybe under this, I'll create new folder. I show you how to do it on different windows. Now I will create a folder. I will call it week one. So inside this week one, I can create another one, maybe the same thing under the same folder. I'll create another folder. I'll call it week two. So I have week two. I will create another one. I'll call it week three. So this means that all the things that I'm learning every week, week per week, I create a folder and I will be saving my files. I will be saving everything inside this week one folder. Whenever I want to check what I've done or what I've learned or what I practiced in week one, I will come to this. Even under this week one, you can right click again under it. Then you call it practical. You call it practical. So all your practicals of week one will be under this practical folder. You can right click again and you create another folder and you call it mini project. So all your mini project of week one is going to be under here. You can create another folder and you call it note or jotting or ideas or week one ideas or week one everything. You can have another folder under this week one and you do it the way you want. So if you are following what I'm doing, I'm trying to show you or to teach you how to archive files on any computer that you are working with. And when you arrange such files, and that shows how corporate you are, how serious you are, and how very good you are in archiving or in doing a digital archiving. Please understand this, and this is something that will help you a lot. Let me give you one example. There is something I just discussed yesterday. It has to do with hospital management system. You see, all these files that some hospital or clinics are using the offline. Whenever they want to put them online, you need to do something related to this. You need to start archiving the folders, archiving the files, archiving everything based on what they have. This is something that will help you, and this is something that if you have these skills, definitely it will help you to do a lot and to help you to learn how to arrange things on your system so that whenever you were asked to bring something or to give something, you know where to check, you know where to see it, and you know how to find it. So please take note on this digital archiving. Practice this. The next thing I'll just show you is to how to edit. So when you want to edit a folder, just right click on it, go on it, right click it on the folder. So when you right click on it, me, I'm using, like I said, Windows 11. So if I click here is I'm going to rename. But if you are using any type of window, just click on that show, then you will see this, the same option. This is what you are going to see on your Windows. And then you click on this rename. Then you rename the folder to whatever you want to rename it to. So you can delete it or you can, highlight it all and you override the text the way you want. So another thing that you are going to learn is to copy and cut. So now since I have these practicals and mini project, I can copy this. So I can highlight them all. You come here, you left click, you hold your left click, not right click, left click. You hold it and you drag like this, or you click on this, you hold your control and you click on the other. You can select whatever you want to select and you right click on any of them. You can copy or you can cut. You know how cut is and how copy is. So like I told you, if you want to copy, you click on if you want to cut, you click on this scissors on Windows 11, or you click on this if you want to copy on Windows 11. But if you want to do it normal on every window, you just click on that show property or show more options. Then you are going to see cut and copy. So if you copy is you are duplicating. If you cut, you are moving. These are the two things that this means on computer. You cut, you are moving. You copy, you are duplicated. So let's just duplicate this mini project and folder. Let's come back to this folder again, or you click on this back. You can click here, or you can click on the name of the folder on top here is the same thing. Then I click on this week two. So under this week two, that's where we are going to paste the same folders that we have created there. So you can right click here, you can click here for the paste, or you can click Control V for the paste, or you click on the show more options and you will find a paste here. So just click on paste, not paste shortcuts. not paste shortcut, just this paste, click on it, and it means we duplicate such folders inside this week too, and we'll continue with whatever we want. If we want to move them, that means we want to move them from that folder to another folder, then we right click and we cut, and we do that. Please learn how to do this. So there are something that I'm going to talk about. The next thing is uh, recovery. So let me empty my recycle bin first so that I will show you how to do this. I'm sorry. So here it is. What we are going to do, these folders that I put here, I'm going to delete them. So let me just right click and delete them. If you right click like this, so you can click on this sign, this delete sign or bin sign. You can click on it, or you can go to more options and you click on delete. So now if I delete, I just delete this, you see they are going to move to recycle bin. Whenever you mistakenly delete something on a computer, I'm not going to teach you how to do permanent delete. I'm not, but I'm just showing you how to delete. Whenever you mistakenly delete something on your computer, that particular thing goes to recycle bin. Recycle bin is just like a trash where everything you deleted on your computer will move there. So when we delete this, sorry, it's just taking some long. I don't know why it's delaying, but we just deleted the folder. So let's go back to recycle bin. If you come here, this is the recycle bin. Every laptop on earth has a recycle bin, every laptop. So there is no laptop that you can tell me you didn't find recycle bin on it. So you see these folders that I've just deleted, here they are. If I want to recover them, okay. I recovered, I click on restore on all the files that are, within the inside the recycle bin. So when we go back to our this week two folder, this is exactly the files that we deleted, and now they are back to the place where we deleted them. So anytime you deleted a file, the file will go to recycle bin. When you go to recycle bin and you restore it, the file will go back to where you deleted it. That is inside the place where you initially deleted it. So this is all about this digital archiving. I think this is what you need to learn in this: how to rename a folder, how to create a folder, how to give it a name, what to put inside it, copy it, paste it, cut it, and how to delete it and even restore it back. This is all what you need to learn and inside this or under this digital archiving. And that's all what I think we are going to discuss in this. So please try to practice this and try to start putting it into consideration and you implement it in anything you are doing. If you don't have a laptop, you borrow somebody's laptop. Create a folder with your name. Inside your name, put everything accordingly and arrange everything the way it's supposed to be. So that at least the person that borrowed the laptop to you will not start thinking that you are about to do a coup for him or to hijack the laptop to become yours and the rest. So please learn how to do this so that you can archive your files in one place and you do it the way it's supposed to. So this is what I'm going to talk about this, and I think we did you learned something in this. So let's continue. Okay. So email communication, I told you that we are going to teach you how to use email communication, because it's one of the mode of communication which as a graduate or as an employee or even employer or someone living in this technological era, you must learn how to communicate via email, not only WhatsApp, via email, because it's the most official way of communication in this 21st century. So everyone needs to learn how to use email to send a message, or to receive message, to send attachment, or to receive attachments, and to do a lot of things with email. And I believe everybody has email address. We all have email address, even if you don't. In as much as you are online watching this class, believe me, you have email. You don't know where it is, ask somebody. You'll know what email is all about, and he'll show you your email. So I'm going to take you through this email, how to send email, send attachments, what are the things we need to learn in email, how to use it, and the rest. That's what we are going to learn in this or under this email communication. So let me hover over my browser so that we continue. So I think I'm using this one. Okay, here it is. So today I have to go ahead and open my Gmail so that will not take much time waiting for it to open. So I just have it like this, as you can see. This is just a Gmail. I open it. I told you yesterday, whenever you open it, whenever if you want to start sending an email, you start by clicking on this compose. On your mobile phone, you are not going to see this compose because the way the pixel is on mobile phone, you will not see the name compose, but you will see this pencil. That means you want to write something. So when you click on this pencil, is you are about to send a message. So if I click on it now, it will open this pop-up message. As you can see, you see this. It will open this as a new message. It will open to subject and this. This is a space where you write all the text that you want. Don't worry, I'll come back and explain everything for you. But for now, I just show you if you want to start, you click on compose. Apart from this compose, there are many things that you need to understand in email, which are all these. We have inbox. Inbox, this is where you're going to see all your messages. All the messages that will be sent to you, especially private messages and messages that are not promotions or that are not from social media companies. All the messages are going to be under these primary messages. And of course, there are some categorization of emails that Gmail introduced where you can see all the promotions email, all the social media emails, and if there is any update or something, they will just show you this. But these primary emails normally is where all the messages sent to you are going to appear. And we have this start email. Start email are email that you click on them and you put start for them. Maybe they are emails that you don't want to miss. If you want to watch or you want to read them again or something like that, you click on it, you start them. We have snoozed. These are the emails that you want to send. But this under this snoozed email is just like you put email under, how can I say, like hibernate. You want to come back to the email to read the email. You know what snooze is when we have alarm. So when you have alarm, you snooze the alarm. So it means you want the alarm to remind you after a particular period of time. So you snoozed it. So that was snooze is all about. So we have this send. Any email that you send, you saw it under sent. So this is where it is under sent. We have draft. Draft are messages that you started drafting, but you didn't send. These are the drafts. So you started drafting them, but you didn't send them. They are draft. So there are other things that the only thing I think I would talk about also is this spam. Forget about all the other labels. So this spam is some of the time there are suspicious email that falls under spam or emails that are maybe unknown. The sender is unknown and they look suspicious, they will fall under spam. I don't want to say it in general that all the emails that are under spams are scamming, as are from scammers. Don't even take that. There are people that are saying that it's not all true, but most of the emails that are under spam are from scammers, and most of the email are all the emails that are under spam are suspicious email. So when I say suspicious, it's just you have to, go through the email, confirm everything before you know, react, or you just act based on what they send to you. But there are many offers that come from other people that goes to spam. So keep checking your spam. Sometimes you will miss a lot of opportunities on that spam. So please don't joke with spam emails. They are very, very good for you to know about. So that's about this spam. Another thing is this trash. You know the recycle bin that we talked about yesterday, recycle bin. All the emails I deleted are under spam now. So I deleted some emails, so they are under spam, trash. They are under trash. So after some days, if you didn't check them, then maybe they will be permanently deleted. And even spam folder. When you didn't check spam after 30 days, whatever is under spam will be deleted. Automatically, it will be deleted. Whatever is under spam for 30 days. So it will not return on your this. So every day, let me tell you this. As a someone who is living in this like I said, in this century, All days, every day when you wake up, you start by checking your email. That's the first routine. Every single day, you wake up, you open your Gmail, check inbox, check spam. If you didn't see anything important, then you continue your life. That's how it works, and that's how you're supposed to know. So this is how you interact with email. The next thing we continue is how to compose. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry. Is my speaker. So I just got some. Yeah, can you hear me now? I believe it's back now. It's from my speaker. So that why I know you lost me. So don't worry. I started talking about two. Two has to do with the receiver's email. That is the person that you are sending the message to. You write his email on that. That's the first thing that you are going to do. Then the next thing is subject. I told you yesterday what I said for the subjects. This is where you put the title of the message. Many people are writing the entire message on the subject. So when they send an email to you, you'll just see Assalamu alaikum, Sunana, this. I want you to do this on the subject. Please, subject is something else. Please, is something else. Subject is something else. So you put the title of what you want. Like formal letter, we always put title, application for this, request for this, maybe all what you can send, maybe document for this and everything. You put the title. That's for the title, please. That's for the title. So subject is title, you write it. Then inside this big space, as you can see, this is where you are going to write all the messages that you want to send to the person. Everything you want to send, this is where you're going to write that. So you write there, like I told you yesterday, there, sir, there, whatever. You write everything and you put it in a formal way. The way you write formal letter, that how you write email, because email is official. So don't put 20 pages in email, or you just go to ChatGPT and copy everything and paste. Please, when you are sending email, don't do that. Don't do that. Email are just official messages to whenever, whatever you are sending, make it short, make it brief, and just go straight to the point and say whatever you want to say. The next thing is attachment. So you see this is a sign of attachment. When you click on this, it means you are going to attach something. Of course, you can drag and drop or you can attach. So let me just attach something. I'm sorry. Let me attach this. Let me just click on this as attachment. So when I click the file, I attach the file. So now the file is attaching. You see now, I put the file and the file will start, uploading itself. It will finish. Now it's not yet finished. If you send the email, the person will not see this attachment. And it will even warn you that, do you want to send without the attachment? So you have to wait for it to finish until this blue is, completed. That's when you send. So I'm coming back again. I talk about two. Two is the receiver, where you put the receiver's email. That is the primary receiver's email. So we also have CC and BCC. So CC is the carbon copy. That's what it means. It stands for carbon copy. And BCC stands for blind carbon copy. So CC are the people that are secondary receivers. They are the secondary receivers. But the email is not for them. Seriously, it's not for them. The email is not for them. But they were in CC for them to be, to be put on notice that email was sent to primary receiver. For example, I'm sending email to Ahmad Sani. Then I will CC maybe Saudatu Sani, or I will CC Yaya Idris, or I will CC someone for him to be aware that I'm sending this email. I have sent this email to Ahmad Sani. So CC, you put the person maybe in charge or someone to be aware that you send email to primary receiver. So maybe I'm sending email to his staff, then I will copy his director so that his director will be aware that I sent this email to his staff. So the email is not for the director. The command is not for him, but I just put the director as CC. I put him in copy so that he will be aware that the email is for him. So most of your assignment, you see, when they are sending your assignment, weekly mini project, you see that I will be put in copy. A lot of people will be put in CC. Some of the staff from our departments in the company, some of the staff will be put in CC of the email. So that what the mail is not for us, but we are put on notice that this email was sent to you. All of you is sent to you. So this is what it means. Then we have blind carbon copy. For the blind carbon copy is that now they are not like you are putting them on notice. Yes, the email is meant for them, but you don't want them to be aware of others that are in copy. For example, now I'm sending it to primary receiver. I put some people in CC. Of course, they will be aware that I send it to primary receiver. Then there are people that are under BCC. The people in BCC, no, none of them will know that the other person is in copy of the email. You will not see each other. But for us as CC and two and primary, I will know that I'm in CC and other staff in the company are in CC, and I will see the email of the primary receiver. But for those that are in BCC, they will not know that how many people are in blind copy. So for the blind copy, none will be aware of the other that these people are in copy of the email. So it's only that they will see you will just receive the email as you are under BCC, that the email is sent to you, and that means you are not the only one receiving the email. So whenever you see email that you are under BCC, it means you are not the only one receiving that email. That's not you receiving that email. And let me tell you, this is one of the way of even knowing emails that are scammed when email was sent to you. There are some offers that was sent to you. Once you look at it, you see you inside BCC. It means the same offer was sent to maybe thousands of people, not only you. So that means you are not the only one receiving the same email. So don't even think that you are the one. So whenever you saw BCC, it means there are many people that the email was sent to, but you cannot see each other because you are blindly copied by the sender of the email. So this is what this BCC is all about, and this is one of the way of also hiding or protecting the emails of people, because now, as you can see, you all registered for this training. About 3,000 plus people registered. So when we are sending the mini project, we are sending it to 3,000 people. So there is no way we can expose the emails of 3,000 people just like that. We cannot do that. So we have to put everyone in BCC, so that none of you will see each other's like email. You cannot see it. So you just receive that, okay, this is the email, this is that, and the rest. So please, you should take note on this. So BCC, you should take note on that. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to send email. I'll show you how to reply all and the rest. But for now, let's continue. I want to show you something. So what I'm going to do, I will just create email now. So, but I think I'm using the same email here. I'll use the same email here, which is just use Gusau544. I'll just use this email. So I will just to okay, who will be the primary receiver? Let me put this Gusau as let's just put it as BCC. Let me CC Ahmad. Then let me send it to myself as primary receiver. So this is it. So I send it. Me, I'm the primary receiver. The email is for me. Then Ahmed he is the CC. I put him in copy CC. Then this email that we are using is the BCC of this. This is how we say are sending the email. So another thing that I'm going to do is to write the subject. I told you you are going to write a subject. So what are you sending? For example, you are sending your weekly assignment. So you can write your ID. All of you are going to get ID numbers. Don't worry. We are sending ID numbers to all of you. You will have your separate ID number. So whenever you are sending your assignment, you put your ID number. So your ID number will be uh, NGEIS. This is how it will be. So maybe I don't know how Ahmed is going to make it, but there is going to be maybe 4.0 or something like that. So it's going to look somehow. This is how your ID will looks like. Then maybe you put the week that you are sending assignment or mini project like this. Or week one mini project, or week one mini project. Then you put your ID dash ID, for example. That's all you put. This is the title of the message. So when you send your assignment 1 week, once we come and we saw it, that means yes, you send you submitted your assignment. That's it. Week one mini project. That's all. Then you write your ID. Then you say, dear sir, kindly find the attached file. Or kindly find the attached. Oh, the attached is my assignment. You can put anything that you want to put as just simple. Kindly find the attached week one mini project. Maybe for your personal or maybe for your consider or for anything. That's all. Kindly find the attached week one mini project. Full stop. Yours faithfully or most obliged. That's all. Then you write your name if you want. That's all. That's all. That's all. You are done. Don't even waste your time of writing much more. That's all. Kindly find the attached week one assignment. That's all. Thank you, or you put anything, most obliged, anything you put it. Then you already attach. You see now I wait for it to finish uploading. So now it's done. It means that now my file is done. So what I'm going to do is just to click on send. Then I send the file. So let me click on send. You see, immediately I click on send, I receive it. Immediately I click on send. Look at the file now under this primary. Look at it. This is the file. So you see, this is the message. So I will click on the message. Now I open the message. This is the message. Dear sir, kindly find attached week one assignment. You see, I can just look at it. I will see that yes, Ahmad is in CC, but I am in BCC. So if there are many emails that I put under this BCC, I will not see them. I will only see myself under BCC. And I will see the primary receiver of the email, which is Ahmad Amino Ahmad. So that's how it works. So now you receive the email. If you want to download it, you come here, you click on this download, then you download the file. When you click on download, you see the file, you download it, and then you can open it and you start working on the file. So now, if you were asked to reply, now I show you how to compose your new email. Sometimes you were asked to reply email, especially in a trend of something. When you are working with office work, maybe in any office or organization or company, there is sometimes that you have to be replying in a trend of email. We have such in our company also. When we have some issues, we can have a trend of email to finish all such issues. So everyone that want to put add something to make some addition or anything that you want to add, you reply based or you reply on that trend of the email. So now, this when you click on these three dots, you see reply, or you see forward. I'll explain all this for you. This reply, it means you are only replying the primary sender, the primary receiver, the primary sender of the email. Yeah, that's what I mean. So now if I click on reply, I'm only replying to this email. Ahmad Amino Ahmad. I'm only replying to Ahmad Amino Ahmad. That is the primary receiver of the email. I'm only replying to him. To the person that sent the email, I'm only replying. So this is replying. Again, if I want to reply all, it means I'm replying to everyone, including those that are under CC. So I'm replying to even those that are under CC, not only the primary receiver. So this is what reply all means. So you see, when I click on reply all, you see all of them now. The primary receiver and also the what? The CC, the one that is in under carbon copy, is I'm replying them. So when you are replying, take note on this reply all. There are many people that will just come and reply all on email with the support not to reply. And sometimes when you send it, you expose everyone and you mess up. And one thing about email is not Gmail, especially it's not WhatsApp to delete all or to delete for everyone. Unless maybe you are using Outlook and other email, you can recall it. But Gmail, you only have 5 seconds to recall your email. If after that 5 seconds you didn't recall the email, that's all it goes forever. So this is what this reply all means. So when you are replying all, take note that you are replying to everyone, the one in two and those under CC. Please, you should take note on this. We have forward. For forward is like you want to forward the exact email to someone. You want to forward the exact email to someone. Even this forward, there are two things in this forward. When you click on forward, you will see this. You will see this. It shows that you are forwarding the email. Forward message from go so this. If you want to delete this, you need to delete it if you don't want the person that you are sending to see all that forward from two, because sometimes there are lots of emails. When you forward it together with the emails of people. So please don't do that. You delete everything, just leave the content of the message, and don't forget the attachment also. You are sharing it with the person. So when you forward it, it will go, and the person you are forwarding it to, you put the recipient email, that is the receiver. That too, if you want to add the CC, you put the CC. If you want to add the BCC, you put the BCC and you forward the email to them. So this is how you forward that. So there are other options in this that I don't need to even tell you. The delete, you know what it is. You can report email to spam, or you can mark email as unread. Maybe you read the email, but you just want to mark it as unread. You can mark it as unread, and you can report it as spam or report phishing, or you can print the email, or you can download the email, or you can translate the email, or you can filter it and others. These are all the things that you can do. For this start that I told you, if you want to start an email, this is where you will click on to start email. Starting, when you put a star on email, it means the email is very important. So whenever you come under star, you will see all the email you put star on them. So all the email will be under start email. That means the emails are very important. That way you archive them under start level. You see, I put star on the email, but if I remove it, automatically it will be out of this start email. You see, it's gone. It's no longer a start email. So this is what we are going to discuss about this email communication, and I believe you learn something no matter how little. You can send email and you know how to receive, you know how to reply all, attach documents, and do a lot of things in this. And this is where we're going to stop in this email communication. So after this email communication, the next thing we are going to start to talk about, which is part of what we have in this week, we're going to have introduction to Microsoft Word. You all know what Microsoft Word is all about, and I told you yesterday what it is, because it's a tool that is used almost globally. It's universally acceptable tool that everyone is using to write documents. People are using it. Either they use documents online, that is the same Microsoft Word online, or they use the offline version of it installed on their computer to write all the documents that they want. So that's what Microsoft Word is all about. There is no way you can escape it. There is no way you cannot use it. Every day you will be using Microsoft Word. So one thing that we are going to cover in this today in this Microsoft Word, we have introduction on it. I will open it and I will explain lots to you about it. But we will have a text customization. I will explain more about text customization in it. I will show you how to customize text, how to write text, how to do a lot of things in it. And then we'll talk about text editing. All this is part of all what we are going to discuss tonight. And we'll also talk about documents creation. Because, yeah, in this Microsoft Word, you need to learn how to do a lot of things. Most of you, like I said, you are all graduates. You need to learn how to create AI, to write application letter in Microsoft Word. You need to learn how to create even your own letterhead. When you are sending an application, you need to write out maybe a formal letter. You need to learn how to create different documents, which of course you need to learn how to do that. So tonight, I'm going to show you all that so that you will be able to learn how to create documents using Microsoft Word. There are many documents that you will be working with, maybe schedule of activities, maybe attendance, maybe agenda, maybe memo, maybe there are many things that you need to learn how to create them under in Microsoft Word as a graduate or as someone who wants to start working either by himself or for someone. So these are the things that we will talk to, and also document designing. We'll talk about that. I already said it. We'll design some documents. Letterhead is part of it, which of course that's what I'll show you how to do that. And also there are some few things how to create a formal letter, to affix your signature on any document, to attach everything, to send. All these are things that you need to learn how to do it, and we'll all do that together tonight. So let's go to Microsoft Word and finish everything. Then we come back for question and answer, and then we conclude everything. So let me hover over my Word document. I think this is it. Okay, this is my Microsoft Word. So whenever you open Microsoft Word, believe me, you all know what Microsoft Word is all about. I believe you all have Microsoft Word. So this is Microsoft Word. And when you open it, is what you are going to see. I don't know if you are using the same version that I'm using, but don't worry, everything that we are going to treat tonight is the same. Even if you are using 2003 or 1990, anything, it's the same. I believe it's the same. You can do a lot with it. So this is what it is, and this is how it looks like Microsoft Word. Whenever you open it, it looks like this. Don't worry, I'll talk about everything here. I'll talk about everything and I'll show you everything. You'll understand it. So you can have this file. The version I'm using, there is a file here. When you click on it, you'll see a lot of things. And when you click on this file, you can come here and click on Save As to save your file, or you click on Save to save the file, or you click as to save as PDF. The version I'm using, you can save it as PDF, or you click on New if you want to create new document, or you click on Open if you want to open an existing document. Don't worry, I will talk about all that in a bit. So we have file, we have home. These are the menu bars that we have. And we also have top menu bars here. Don't worry about that because the top menu bars, normally you will learn to work with them as you're working with this, but understand this menu bar. So we have home, we have insert, and we have draw. So let me go to insert, and you see there are many things under inside which has to do. Okay, let's go back to inside, which has to do with a lot of things: the page number, the footer, the header, the shapes, the icons, the tables, page break, cover page, and everything. You can do a lot. You can do a lot under this inside. And we also have draw, we have design, we have layout, we have references, mailings, review, view, help, acrobat. All these are the menu bars. Don't worry, as you are working with it, you will be very familiar with things related to it. So under it, this menu bar under home, if you come to home, there are many things under it. This where you see this Aptos body, this is where you see the font style. This is where you're going to see the font style. Font style has to do with the style of the text that you want to see on your page or inside the main content of the document. So this is it. But normally I just change updated mine to what I want. But by default, you are going to see Calibri. That's the default point on all Microsoft Word, unless you change it by default. So here it is. When you click on this drop down, you are going to see a lot of font styles here. And please, you need to memorize some of these font styles. There are official font style that people are using, but some the company adopted its own font style. Some organizations have their own font style that they use in writing their document. So you need to learn that. And I believe some of you came across maybe some application that they will tell you the type of font style they want you to use. There are many of them that will tell you they need Arial or they need Times New Roman, or they need Tahoma, or they need anything. They will tell you there are different font style that some of them will even tell you this is the font style that we want you to use. So please, you should take note on that. And if you don't know, you ask. If you don't know, you Google it, you search what font style this organization are using. If you don't know, you ask them. If they didn't give you any font style, take note. The font style, official font style, you can use Arial, Times New Roman, you can use that, and Tahoma. These are the three commonly used font style that people are using. Tahoma font style, Arial font style, and Times New Roman font style. These are the you can just write them here, or you can search because you can see them. There is Times New Roman here, there is Arial here. I think Tahoma is also here. You see, there is Tahoma. This is it. Some people are using also Tahoma. So, but let me tell you, it's not like you are using this font style. It's not a blank check to you. Don't just go ahead and start using any font style that looks fancy to you and use it. Please don't do that. It's not a graphic design something. Please don't do that. Use these official font styles. Please use them so that you looks professional. Because once you start using some different font style, I will show you. Don't worry. I will show you this all font style later on. I'll show you that. Once you start using other font style and everything, it will just looks like you are messing up. You don't know what you are doing. But let me just start showing you how all this works. So Hammad Technologies. So this is the font style that I am using for this. It's just Aptos body. So If you come here, you want to change it. First of all, you need to highlight. So when you want to highlight, you just come here. You see where it is. Hold your left click, you hold it there, you use your mouse and you highlight the text. This is how you highlight. So please take note on what highlighting is all about. So when you click this drop down, you can select any text that you want to give it. So now you see, if I come to Times New Roman, it changed. If I come to Arial, it changed. Don't go and put this one because it look fancy for you. You see, don't go and put this one. You can't use your letters. There are many people that are writing their letter with this font style. Or you come and put this one, or you put anyone that looks just fancy in your eyes. You just use it. Please, that's not how it works. If you are if you are writing any official document, take note you use official font style for that. So this is what font style is all about. So let me use Times New Roman for the purpose of this. Then we have font size. For the font size, this is where you change the size of the text. You see, there are lots of font size. 72 is the official one that you can put, but you can add it. You can make it more than 72. So you can write it here. You can write 100 and press enter. You see, now I put 100. You can even put 1000 if you want, but there is no way you can go ahead and put 1000, please. So just make it maybe official. Normally official is 12 or 14 or 16. It depends on what people adopted. But normally you use 14 is okay. 14 is okay. 14 is okay, but 12 is official for some people. But 14 is also okay. 16 also is okay for some people. It all depends on the type of document you are making or the type of organization you are working with. And in my profession, I know in law profession, I know the kind of font style we have to use, and also the font size we have to use in all the filings, documents, and everything. So I don't know for yours or for your profession or your organization or something like that. So you need to take note on this. So font style you can put swap 14 is okay. But don't use the way other people are doing when they are doing their final year project. They just go and put 24 so that they will have 98 pages in their project. But when you turn it back to 12, you will just see 12 pages. So don't do that just because you want to have too much pages. So just be professional. So I'll make it 14 so that it's okay. 14 is nice and it's okay. So if you want to increase it, you can also use this. You see, I'm using this A to increase, or I'll use this A to also decrease. So these are the things that is a shortcut of decreasing and increasing. So there is also this to capitalize, to put it in lowercase, I can just make it, uppercase, you see, and I can also click it to make it lowercase. I can also click it to make it sentence case, or I can make it proper, that is to capitalize each first letter of the text. All these are things I believe you all know that. We also have the B for bold, I for italic, U for underline, and we also have all these for subscript and superscript, script and subscript. All these are things that okay, this is strike through. I'm sorry, this is subscript, not superscript. This one is strike through if you want to strike something. And I'll show you how it works. Let me come down here and click N. Let me highlight this N alone. If I come here and click on this, you see I create like a Naira sign. But this is just strike through. There is a double strike through. Don't worry, maybe I believe we can treat that later when you started treating shortcuts and everything. You will talk about Control D, where you learn that everything about this. You will learn it in strike through, double strike through, and the rest. Okay, so let's continue. So under this also there is a color. This color is a background color. This is a background color, not text color. So understand this. This one is for background color. Is background color. This one. So let me remove it by clicking Ctrl Z. And this one is the text color. So if you put this one, you change the text color. If you put this one, you change the background color. So there are two things. If you want to remove them, just click here and click on no color. You click here and you click on now for here, just take it back to black or white. So there is no color here. So that's one thing about this. So just click here. But for that one, if you want to remove it, you click it. But let me highlight it. There has to be, yeah, then you click on black. So you turn it back to black. So that's all what you want. So we come under here, we have this alignment of the text. So we have this is left. We have this is center. We have this is right. So you can put it with the right, center, and left. And we have this for justification. So you can justify it low, you can justify it medium, you can justify it high, or you can just justify it normal. So justify is just put it justify normal to stretch your text and to make it look awesome. Don't worry, I'll explain more about all this. I'm just taking you through what this home is all about. So we have for the bulletin. This is where you use all the bullets that you want to put. If you want to put bullets, so you can use this bullet, this one. So if I put this one, once I'm write this, I wrote this, I can press enter, write this, press enter, write this, press enter, write this. This is what this bullet is all about. This is how you create that. But if you want to change the bullet, come here and click this drop down. You can change it to this, or you can click here and change it to this, or you can click here and change it to this good. So you can use any bullet that you want to use and continue it the way you want. So I'm just control Z it. I don't need everything. I'm just removing that. I'm showing you. And we also have for the 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, I can put 1, 2, 3 like I did it before. You see, I can continue like this. It will automatically it will keep writing the numbers for you unless when you break it by yourself. So I just break it by myself because if I click enter again now I broke the serial number. So now if I put here is in 4, 5, it will continue the way I want it to be. This is how you create a list. So if you want to change the number to ABCD or to this 1, 2, 3 with bracket or to Roman figures, you can do that, or to ABCD or to ABCD with bracket or to ABCD small letters. You see ABCD small letters or to Roman figures, figures number in small letters. You can all do this if you want. So this is something that I believe you all know how to do it. Okay. So this is for this. The next thing I think I'm going to talk about. So I will stop here for this. So the next thing that I'm going to do is for me to write something. Let's just write something. Then we will use shortcuts keys. That is from A to Z shortcut keys here inside Microsoft Word to customize everything together, to do everything and to learn how to work with it. So first of all, I'm going to take back to bring back everything to Calibri because Calibri is all what you are going to see and top font size is all what you are going to see. So I'm going to do this. So let me create something. So I'm just creating a text. It's just a text that we are going to use. This is how the text looks like. This is how the text looks like. So I'm sorry, I even justify it. So I don't want it to be justified. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to look like on your system. All of you, this is how you are going to see maybe when you are writing anything on your system. When you finish writing, you are going to see something like this. So, but what I'm going to do is, I think I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use like we are writing letter to someone. Let's do that. So I'm going to let's write letter to maybe director, uh, chief technical officer, CTO of Hammad Technology. So Ahmad, we are writing letter to you. So I'm just saying um um chief technical officer Hammad. Please just watch this. This is the practical that we are doing. Please watch all this that I'm doing. And let me tell you, everything I'm doing is something that I want you to learn from. Whenever you are creating a document, don't customize it unless you are finished with everything. It's when you are done with it, then you come back one after the other, you customize it the way you want. So please follow this and understand what I'm doing. Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited, Zamfara State, Nigeria. So that's all. Then I'll come back here and say there, sir. So then I'll say request, request for ID number. Then I'll come back. Maybe I'll say the above subjects matter refers. I'm sorry, I'm just writing it the way I used to write my. I don't know how you write that. I'm writing this letter or this message, you can do it, or this mail, or this email, you can just say, or I'm writing this, or you can start with utmost. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make it not sound. Let me just say with utmost humility and profound respect, I'm writing this to you, requesting my ID number. Sir, I'm a participant of nationwide Graduates IT Employability Bootcamp 4.0, which commence on 2nd October 2025. I hope my request will be considered due consideration. I'll say, okay, let me just say yours faithfully. Yeah, we'll put signature here. So, but I'll write my name, Ahmad Aminu Ahmad. Then maybe I can write, if I want, you can write something, or you can write, or I can say participant of, maybe you can write that if you want, or you can just leave it Ahmad Aminu Ahmad. That's all. Or you can write your, because you need to write your rank, or for example, or you can just say participant of nationwide graduate IT employability skills bootcamp. You can all do that. But let me just write, maybe let's say I'll write phone number, or I'll write anything. But let's just leave it like this. I think it's okay, but let me write something. So let me just put this as maybe is the title that I want. So we have space for signature. So this is all. This is all what we did. So we write this and we are going to customize the letter. Now we are done with this. So let's start the customization. Okay. So now what we are going to do now is that I told you, whenever you are writing a document, please don't use different font style on the document. You are not creating, what do we call it? You're not creating a flyer or something like that. Use the same and uniform character in it. So first of all, we are highlighting everything. And please take note, as I'm explaining this, I will be treating your shortcut keys A to Z, which I don't know if Ahmed is here or Sauda or someone from them. They should drop A to Z for you, but I'll be explaining it. If they drop it, it's fine. If they didn't, please just write it down so you explain, you understand the shortcuts. Control A is for highlighting all the text. So if I click on Control A, it saved me the time of coming here to hold my left click and highlight all up till now, up till the end. So I don't need that. I'll just click anywhere in the document. I'll click Control A. It will highlight everything for me. So I want to change the font style of all the text. So I have to highlight them first. So anything that you are going to apply, any change you want to do, any customization that you want to do in Microsoft, you need to highlight the text before you customize it. So that way I am highlighting everything because I want to change all the font style that I hear. I want to change them to Times New Roman. So let me click on this. I write Times New Roman and I change it to Times New Roman. So I'm done with that. You see that by default, now I change it to Times New Roman. I'm done with that. Number two is I want to increase the font style. I want them to be 14. So now I increase them to 14. This is what I want. I want them to be 14. So I will increase it to 14. So I told you you can click here to do it, or you can click this A to increase, or you can click this to decrease. So that's something that I will do. So this is I think this is the only general, what did I call it? This is the only general customization that I'll apply for this. If there is any, I'll let you know. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is request for ID number. This, I'm going to put it at the center. That is, I'm going to use control. First of all, let me bold it. Then I'll click on control B to bold it. That is to make it dark, to make it stand out and darker. Then I'll click on control E to centralize it. That is to put it at the center. I already show you how to put the alignment. This is left, this is center, and this is right. So we want it at the center, and that's why I put control E to centralize it. So we are done with this, and that's okay. So do we want to underline it? I know you all know that if you underline it, that means you are using small letter. But if I use capital letter, I'm not underlining it. So let me drop this and maybe come here to make it uppercase so that it will be like this. So I don't need to underline it. So, but if I put it in small letter the way it is before, so I have to underline it. That's how it works. So just leave it like this because normally people are no longer using that underline. So the next thing is this. You see here, you need to highlight this because there is something that I want to apply it here. There are extra spaces here which I don't want them. Yes, I can use control. Okay, I don't want to use any control. Let me not confuse you. I don't want to use that. So when I highlight this, I want to remove these extra spaces that are in between this and this. I want them to be together. All of this, I want them to be together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come here. There is line and paragraph spacing here. I want to come here and click on remove space after paragraph because I want them to be together. I don't want them to have any space between each other because this is address. I don't want them to do that. So that's why I apply that. You come here, you click here, just come and put remove space after paragraph. That's all what you need to do. So don't touch anything apart from that. So now there is something that I want to apply. That is for me to use double line space for this because I want them to just look somehow. So I'm highlighting from this, the above subject matter to this. I want to apply double line space. I'm going back to this, the same thing. Then I'll put it 2.0. 2.0 is a double line space, but the default one, that is the official one, is 1.5. There is control Q for 1.15 line spacing, but it's just a control Q. But normally people are not using control Q. And default is, you see, control, this 1.0 is single line space. This 1.1, 1.15 is, that is WQ, control Q, and we have 1.15, which is normally the official, but some people are using 2.0. So if you want to use double line space, if you were asked to use double line space, put 2.0. If not, please use 2.1 is the most official line spacing that people are using. So use that. That's what you should use. So I make it 1.15 line space, not double line space. So the next thing is, if you look at this, you see that this line is not stretched to the end and it begins with another line. This line also is not stretched, it begins. So we want to justify our text. So that way I highlighted only this because that's only where we are justifying. So that's, we come here either to click this justify or we click on Control J. That is for the justification. So if you look at it before justification, look at how it looks. After justification, now it stretched it. Now it looks somehow different from how it looks before. So please, this is how you justify your text. And whenever you write a text, please make sure you justify it. If you didn't justify it, once someone looks at your document or your application, believe me, you are disqualified automatically because you don't know what you are doing by not justifying your text. Please understand that. Because just if you write a text without justification, it's like a nursery school pupil writing something on paper, just like that. Before finishing one line, he start another line. Before finishing one line, he start. So that's what it shows. So even on Microsoft Word, you can trace those that are in nursery, that are in primary, that are at advanced level. You can all trace that. So this is it. The next thing I'm going to do is also to remove this space that we have here, the way we did it here. So we come here and remove it like this so that this Ahmad, and this will be, I can even bold my name. I can highlight it to bold it so that it will stand out. So this is it. You see, our letter is looking very, very nice and good looking letter. So the next thing is for us to add the signature. So we need to add signature. So anyone, I always ask the participant to drop a signature, because I will use the signature to go and show you how to remove background of the signature, and also how to come and I fix the signature on the document, and how to save it, and do everything. So please go ahead, drop the signature. Someone should just find a sheet of paper, write his own signature and drop it for us. We are going to use signature. Just write anything and send it to us so that we'll download it and use it. And that's exactly how you are going to use a signature. And I fixed it on your document. Please go ahead. We have some few things. We have other things to finish. So, but I want us to finish this first. Then we move to letter heading. I'm waiting for you. Please drop a signature in the chat. I'm waiting. Please, someone should find a sheet of paper, white sheet of paper, and just did a signature. Snap it with your phone. Snap the signature with your phone and send us the image. We want the image of the signature, the image of the signature, the image of the signature. Please, I'm waiting for you. Okay, thank you, Abdul Rakib. So Abdul Rakib drop a signature. Let me download it. Okay, there are people dropping. Okay, so let me wait. I'm waiting for it to finish loading. Okay, so here it is. So, no, you said, okay, I will use this one. Abdurrakib, yours use very white. I think maybe you remove the back. I'll use this one that Farooq Talat shared with us. So let me download it. Let me download it. So I'll put it under our pictures. So I'll call it signature. So I'll call it signature. So let me save it. So let me open the signature for all of you to see it. Let me come here. So here is our pictures. And here is the signature. Where is it? So let me open it and you'll see how the signature looks like. So don't worry about how the signature looks like. I will show you how to edit the signature, how to make it looks very fine, and how to even affix it on the document. So don't worry, no matter how the signature looks like, just send it. Don't worry. Now I'll show you how you can work with it. So let me open it for you to see. Let's open it. So this is how the signature looks like. This is what Farooq sent to us. So don't worry, we are taking the signature alone. We are taking the signature alone, and we are affixing, we are removing the background and everything, and we are using the signature. So let me remove it. Let me close it. So the next thing you are going to do now for us to use to edit this signature first, before we remove the background, you right click on the signature. Please take note on all these steps one after the other. So you right click on it. You know how what right click is all about. Yesterday I showed you how to do that. So you right click. You right click. So when you right click, you can come to open with, or you can go to this show more options. Even if you come to this show more options, It's supposed to show you open with. So for mine, I supposed to go back and see that open with, but for you, you have to come back. Those of you that okay, yeah, it is. I know it's there. So you see open with also. So under this open with, click on paint. Many people don't know the how powerful this paint tool is. There are a lot of people that don't know how powerful this is. You can do a lot with this paint. Even there are many things someone can do in Corel Draw, you can do it in this paint. But a lot of people are not aware of this paint. They even think that it's just useless or something like that. There are a lot of children that are using this pen to do a lot of things. And there are many people that are using it to do a lot of graphics designing. So, but the only thing I'm showing you is just showing you how to crop your signature to pick whatever you want to pick and you move. So don't worry, I'm not going deep in this, but if you want to go and learn this, paint alone is something else also. So all we are going to do, I'm just picking from this size. I don't want the rest of everything. I just need this. That's all what I need. So what do you come here and click this. Click on this selection. Click on it. When you click on it, you come on the just where you want to cut. Hold your left click and you drag. The way you see, this is what I want. Then you release your uh, left click that you hold, you release it. Then you click on Control X. You click on Control X, it will show this to you. Don't worry. After clicking Control X, click Control N. It will show this to you. Don't click on Save. Click on Don't Save. When you click on Don't Save, you are going to see this. Sometimes you are going to see something big. If you see something big, click Control W and turn it and just click on one. Then you click Enter. You see, it will still show you this. It is the same thing. That way it will not show big for me. So the next thing I'm going to do is to click Control V. That is to paste the signature that I cut from there. When you did this, all you need to is to click Control S. That is to save. Then it will bring you back to where is our picture folder. And then I will just call it updated signature. Then I told you put underscore. Then I will click on save. Now we have our signature. So let me close this. So let's come back to our updated signature. Here it is. So if I open it, now the signature is different from what Farouk sent to us. Now we are done with this part. Let me open it for you so that you can see it. Okay, so now this is how it looks like. This is how the signature looks like. Now it looks perfect. All the angles are okay. Our signature now is good. So we are going to remove the background because if you look at it, we only need the sign. We don't need this background that looks gray and everything. We don't need it because if we put it now, for example, if I come here, let me just drag and drop it. I'll show you how to put it in your document. Look at how the signature will looks like on this document. We don't want that because it's a white paper that we are putting it. We want it to look perfect like we sign it on the paper by ourselves. So let's go back to our browser. Then you go to remove. You can just put remove.bg or you can just put that. But let me just go there, remove.bg. Then you just click enter. It will bring you to this website that you use to remove background for free. That's the name of the website, remove.bg. Just come here and remove any background that you want. So I'll just click on upload image. I click on upload. It will take me to this. Where is our updated signature? Here it is. I select it and then you just wait for it to do the magic. It will remove the background for you. It will only leave the what will left is just the sign that Farouk did. Will have our very clean and good looking signature. So just wait for it, give it some time. It doesn't take much time. Just hold on. So here it is, it removes the background for us. Now we are done. What we need to is to click on download. You see, just click on download for free. This download for free is okay. It's okay for you. Don't go anywhere. This max, you need to unlock it. You need to pay or you need to. This is very okay for you. This one. Just click on it. Just click on this. It will download the signature for you. It's okay for you. This is very okay. So I just click on it. Just wait for it to download. Let me click again. Okay. So now we have our signature. Here it is. This is our signature. So if you go to download, let me go to download. Here it is. I'll download it. I'll copy it. Let me just cut it. So I'll cut it. So after cutting it, I'll go back to our folder. Then I'll paste the image. So here it is. I paste it here. So here it is, this is our signature. So let's go back to our document. So now this is where we want to put the signature. Go to insert, then go to picture and click on this device. So now we are uploading the picture here. I can drag and drop it, but I just want to show you the normal way of doing that. So let's go and upload our picture, our signature. So let's hold on. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So here we go. So where is our pictures? So let's come here. This is our signature updated, with the one we remove background. So I'm going to add it. So if you add it, look at how the signature looks like now. So whenever you add a picture on document, click on this picture. Then you will see this picture format. Come under this picture format. Under this wrap text, click this wrap text and click on in front of text. When you click on in front of text, it will look like this. It will come in front of your text like this. That will allow you to navigate it anywhere you want on your document. Because if you didn't do that, you cannot do this. So you can reduce it. Now you can reduce it. As you can see, when you are reducing from this angle or this angle. Please don't reduce it from here or from top or from this size. You from this angle. This is how you are reducing a document or a picture on in Microsoft Word. Please do this. So you see, I can just drag it like this and I put it the way I want. Look at how the signature looks like. So if I want, I can take it up a little bit and like this. That's all. Our signature now, we have fixed it the way we want and we are done with this. And our document is okay. If we want to send this document, it's okay. We are done with this. We can just go and print it and that's all. Please, are we all together? You are understanding all this step by step and I believe you can all do this. So the next thing that we are going to talk about is document creation, which in this, what I'm going to take you through is how to design a document. That is document design, and that what we are going to treat. So how are you going to design a document? Now, this thing that we just did, we need to create, maybe we want to put it on a letterhead. We want to create letterhead for that. We want to make it looks okay so that it is our official. Everyone's supposed to have official letterhead. Let me tell you this. You all supposed to have official letterhead. It just those days that someone will come and put his address here, address here. No, now you are using your own letterhead to send a letter or to send application or to send a message. That's how it works, and that's what I'm going to teach you. So let me come here and click enter to bring this down a little bit. I don't want it to go into the next page. I don't. Let me come and confirm. You see, it's the same one page that we are in. So let me come here because I want to create the letterhead here so that we leave it like this. I'll even take it up like this, but don't worry. I'll do the letterhead here. So the first thing we are going to do, let's go to our design and we are going to use a shapes. And the shape we are using is called a text box. When you click on this box that has A, click on it, you will see something like this. Let me go back. You see here, you click on it, you see something like this on your document. So hold your left click and just drag. You see, when I hold it, I can create a box like this. And inside this box, I can write anything that I want to write. So maybe it is my own letterhead. So I can just write Ahmed Amino Ahmed. It is my own letterhead. I'll write Ahmed Amino Ahmed. Then I'll press enter. I told you whenever you are customizing anything or you are creating anything, don't customize it unless when you finish writing everything. So after your name, you press enter, then you write your address. So we write our address, write your complete address. This is our office address. You can even add Nigeria so that they will know that you are Nigerian, not Nigerian. So you put this. After this, you put your phone number. Maybe you have two phone numbers. After this, you press enter again, then you write your email. Let me increase the box so that you will see the email. So I'm writing the email. Sorry, I made mistake. Yeah. And then we have so this is it. That's all what you need to put in this. This is the format of how you create a letterhead. Please take note on this. For this heading, this is what we are going to do. So the next thing is I'm going to highlight all, or I'll control A to highlight everything. Now I'm highlighting all of this. First of all, I'll change the font style. That's the number one thing. Secondly, the size. So for the size, I'm not touching the size because there are many things that I want to do with the size. But let me make it 14 first. Let everything be 14 because I want to do something in that. I will centralize everything. Due to this underline and also the color, I will change the color back to black. I will come under here and change everything to black so that this underline that is here, I want it to be in black. If I want to remove this underline, you can just double click this underline, you add it and you remove it. Then all the underlines will be gone. But I think you can leave the underlines if you want, but I just remove them so that there is no underline there. Okay. Another thing is to remove all the extra spaces the way we do it before. Come here and remove all the extra space because I want them to be very closer to each other. Okay, fine. I'm done with this. So let me reduce the box. So another thing is the name. I want the name to stand out. I want the name to stand out. So I'll increase the size of the name. I'll bold it first, then I'll increase the size. Oh, it's bigger. Yeah, I want it to look like this. So this is how I want it to be. So another thing I will highlight it. Maybe I want it to have a color. I want the name to have a color. So maybe I'll use this color or this. Let me use this one. I'll use this color. And even all of the rest of this thing, did I want them to use the same color? If I want, I will change colors for them. Maybe this one also, I will use this color for this. Maybe all of them, I will use that color for them. So let me just use this color. So maybe this is the color that I will use. So I'll use this color. So the next thing is I'm removing this background. You see this background color? I will remove this background. this line. I'll remove this line entirely. Just click on it again. You see, click on it like this. When you click on it, go to shape format. Under this outline, you see this outline, just come here and click on no outline. So when you click on no outline, it will looks like this. This is how it looks like. So this is it. This is how it looks like. So the next thing is, if you want to add to, from, and that reference, our reference, maybe to, or from, or our reference, your reference, and also date. If you want to add that line that some letterheads are using, you can also do that. So what you are going to do is go ahead and bring another box, even though we can use it without the box, but I prefer to use the box. So let me just use it using the box again. So I'll use the box like this. Then here I'll put our rep. I'll press tab. There is tab on your keyboard. I'll press the tab and put your rep. Okay, sorry, I have to put colon. And I'll use the tab again to just come here and put dates. Then I'll put the column. So I'll put this and put it at the center if I want, or I'll leave it like this because I want it to be, let me use this to drag it a little bit here. Let me bring this here. Let me bring this here like this. Maybe I want it to look like this. So don't mind this line. I'm removing this line. Okay, if I bring it here, I'm pushing this here. Sorry, I have to push this here. So I will highlight them all. The way I did it before to change the font style, I'll change the font style. Sorry, I'll change the font style. Okay, the font style I use Pristina because we want this to stand out. So this is the name of the font style that I normally use. You see this, our rep and your rep. You see now it stand out. It just shows the way we want it to look like this for our rep. This is how most of the people are using our rep and your rep. Okay, should I bold it? I think no need to bold it, but if you like, you bold it. So I'll click this line. I remove the outline the way we remove the shape outline. Just click on no outline. So I'll remove it. So we are not yet done. The next thing that I'm going to do is to add a line under it. So there are two lines that we are adding. Go back to the shape and click on this line. So this is the line we are going to use. So first of all, let me just drag it. So if you want to design this line, let me explain it. When you select the line, when you come here and click on the line, it will show the way that box is before. So just hold your left click and drag. Don't mind the way the line looks like. Just don't mind it. If the line looks like this, come here. This is how you can stretch it, the line. If you click here, you see, look at how the line is. That's the length of the line. If you use this, you see, this zero is what is to make the line to go straight vertically. So this is it. So if I want to increase the length, I'll use this one. If I want to make it straight, I'll use that one. So anyone you want, just go ahead and keep increasing it the way you want it to be. So I'm going to do this like this. As you can see, you can do this, or you can come here and drag it like this. You see, you can all do that. You can increase it, and you see, whenever you see this 0 point this, it means the line is not straight vertically. So just click here and make it 0. So now it's straight vertically. So if you can use your arrows keys on keyboard to take it up. As you can see, I'm taking it up using my arrow key, or you can take it down. You see, I'm taking it up and I'm taking it down. You can all do that. So the next thing I'm going to do is, normally I add two lines here. I add two lines. So for me to duplicate this line is just for you to click on control. So when you click control D, you duplicate the line. So I'll use my arrow to put this here. What I'm going to do, I'll just show you what I'm doing now. Let me just show you something. I'm showing you something, and this one is not that big, so I want it to be big. So what I'm going to do is um I will select this one. Sorry, I'll select this for this line. Let's come to it and select it. Yeah, it will be a little bit difficult for you to select it, but when your arrow look like this, you select it. Go to this shape and increase the size. I want to increase the size. So when I increase the size, I will make it here. And what I'm going to do is I'll increase the shape of this line. So for the weight of it, I'll come under outlines, I'll come under weight, I'll increase the weight of this line. So maybe I'll make it this so that it will looks darker. Then I'll select the one under it. Sorry, I'll select this one. I'll come here to select the second one. This is the second line. Then I'll take it up like this, up like this. Then I'll increase this size a little bit. So this is how I want it to look like. So for this color also, I will highlight them. I will change them to the color that I use for the letterhead. So maybe I will turn them to the color. And let me just change this green. For the email, let me make email to have a standout color. Maybe I'll use this for email. So email will look like this. And this is how I want it to be. So for this one also, I'll change their color. Come to this outline. Come to this if you want. Come to this. And then let's see, let's change the color to this. And this also second one, I will change the color to this also. So that the letterhead will look somehow with two colors. So this is it. This is how your letterhead will looks like. So for my name also, I think I will put that color. I love the color looks okay. So let me use this color. So we have this color for the entire letterhead because it becomes the primary color. So we use it like this, and this is how it looks like. So if you want to add a logo, if you want to add a logo on letter, because some of the letterhead that we will be asked to do in this week, you will be asked to attach a logo on the letterhead. So let me just attach logo. Let me just attach logo. You see, I just put the image the way we used to put image. Come here and put in front of text. So maybe you can just crop it and take it up. Click on it, take it up where you want to attach it. Just bring it up. Maybe you want to attach the logo somewhere here. Maybe you want to attach it somewhere here. You see, I attach the logo. So when you attach logo, definitely your color should take the color of the logo. So you have to come here and change your color to all this. So you see, that's whenever you are creating your this thing, please make sure you do it like that so that your logo and the color that you are using on your letter, it looks the same. So now I'm just changing the entire colors. Don't worry, it's just for me to show you. Doing it again is just for you to learn how to do it again. So as I'm doing it, you are all seeing what I'm doing and you are learning how to do it also. So here I select this again, then I change the color to this. So now the our letterhead move back to the color of the logo that we used. So if you want for this name, you can shift the name. You see, you can shift the name and bring the logo so that the logo will fit and then you increase the logo. Please learn how to do all this when you are creating your own letterhead. It's just this one is this, and there are many different styles of letters that you will be asked to design during your week one mini project. Okay, so this is it, and this is exactly where we are going to draw the curtain. So let's come and have our question and answer. And we are done with all the week one outlines and we are stopping here. So if you have any question, please go ahead, ask your question. If you don't, then we call it a day and then we meet next week. Yes, I'll share the recording tomorrow. I will share the recording of the entire class with all of you so that you can watch and follow it one after the other. So please go ahead. If you have any question, you ask. If you don't, please sit down and do this. We'll give you a lot of things. We'll give you a lot of works to do. Not only customizing of letterhead, learn how to do other things because we'll ask you to create invoice. We'll ask you to create different things, which is all the same procedure the way you do this. Anybody raising his hand, please drop your question in the chat. I'm not allowing anyone to talk. So if you have any question, drop it in the chat. Yes, people in BCC will see people in CC. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for this question. People in BCC, but individual, they cannot see their themselves. That is all that are in BCC, they cannot see themselves, but they can see people in CC also. Yeah, they can. Don't worry, you watch the video. If it is how to do with how to color or how to do that, you will still you will watch the video. When you watch the video, you will see where I go, where I touch. Then you will see that. Don't worry about I don't want to repeat I recorded everything. So I'll put the recordings together. I'll share the video with you. You can watch it from yesterday, from where we start to where we are. So don't worry about that. If we say we'll go back and do it again, then it will just become tautology and everything like that. So if you have any question, please drop your question. If you don't, then we meet next week. This is what you start learning. And this week we don't have much days. It's the week started from yesterday. So today is second day. So you only have like by default, you only have 4 days. You only have 4 days to finish everything because your assignment will come on the seventh day and you are submitting it within 24 hours. So please start practicing. Even job application letter, you use your own letterhead. You use your own letterhead the way I designed this letterhead that you saw. You use your own letterhead for job application. That's how you should do it. Not the way some people are doing letterhead. I saw a lot of people the way they are doing it. Please use your own letterhead, but don't put logo, please. Don't put logo because you don't have logo. You are not a company. It's only companies that have logos. So don't put logo. Just put your name the way I created with your address, with your phone number and email. Yeah, someone was asking what's the meaning of our rep and your rep. Okay, please, when you are sending your job application to NGOs, don't use that our rep and your rep on your letterhead. Our rep and your rep on letterhead is just for you to have a reference number of a document. For example, now I'm sending letter to Ministry of Health. Then I will put our rep or I will put reference number to that particular letter that I'm sending. Maybe I'll write the way we used to do it in our company, we put HTCL, then we put the code or the name to that particular letter. So any letter, any communication we are going to do with the same or maybe activity or the same matter, we are using the same reference number to reply, to code, to put in the file, to do everything. When they are sending to us, also they use our rep also on their part. They put their reps. That is your rep. That is for them to use the reference number for us. This is how it works normally, but some people are no longer using it. But this is how it's supposed to be when you are sending official not to someone. So that's how we use. We also have that in our company. We are still doing that. So this is what our rep and your rep is. Someone was asking how to put signature. Don't worry, you watch the video, you see how to put the signature and everything. That one is okay, don't worry. Someone, what of those that doesn't have laptop? Please, if you don't have laptop, I always used to tell people this. Borrow it. Go and borrow laptop. If you can't borrow laptop, go with your 100, 200. Go to any cafe. Tell them this is what you want to do. They should borrow you their system. Take 1 hour to practice everything and you leave it there. Or take 2 hours. The more you can pay, just go and do it. That's what a lot of people are using, and that's what a lot of people are learning. Don't even use I don't have laptop as an excuse for you not to learn the computer or not to learn laptop. Don't even use that. It's not an excuse at all. So help us explain how to set page rulers. Please take it easy. Anything that we didn't talk about, we are not talking about it. That's all. So I'm not talking about, I didn't talk about set rulers, so don't ask me about set rulers. Please, anything we didn't treat, don't even ask us about it. Like I told you, we are teaching you things that we believed will help you in what you are doing. Text rulers, if you didn't touch rulers, there is no way you are in need of rulers. That's what I normally tell people when it comes to rulers. I never teach anybody how to use rulers. Why? Because I know rulers are set the way they are. If you didn't touch them, if you didn't touch them, you don't need to touch them. So please walk it the way they arrange the page for you. Just walk it like that. If you want to use ruler, maybe when you reach that maybe advanced level and something, go and use ruler or go somewhere and learn how to use that ruler. Because I'm not even going to touch it. I think there is only one place we are going to touch that issue of ruler. There is only one place, but we are not treating it at all. Please. Because a lot of people, if we start reading it, someone will go and destabilize the entire page. And for him to arrange it back, it's going to be a headache. What is the meaning of software that you use to remove the signature? What is the name? It's not a software, it's a website. It's not a software. I told you it's a website. Remove.bg. It's not a web software. Can you kindly share the email again? What email? This is not even a question. I don't know what you're asking. My question is about the logo. It's already answered. Is digital archiving similar to archiving it in cloud? No, we're not talking about storage. We're not talking about that. No, 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 no. We're not talking about that. When we talk about that cloud computing issue of that storing of files online, that's something else. Now we are talking about all what we are storing is in hard disks. It's offline. Nothing is online. It's not has to do with there is drive storage or cloud storage, and there is all this. But even under that cloud storage that you are talking about, you if you know how to archive your files like this, you are archiving them like that there also. The only difference is this one is offline, that one is online. That's the only difference between that cloud storage and this normal one that we do. But digital archiving is common in cloud storage and is common in computer. So, but uh, just understand the difference between the two. This normal computer that we are using, the storage is in hard disk, and the hard disk is physical with us. That one, the hard disk is online. That's the only difference between the two. Can I use my letterhead to write a cover letter? That you use your all. What are you using to write your cover letter? Your cover letter, you use your letterhead to write your cover letter. How that what you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Okay. Someone said the screen on on your of your computer or YouTube isn't clear. I don't know why it's not clear. Maybe I will check the don't worry, I will check the settings. Maybe I didn't put it in HD, but I will check. But sometimes it's because of your network. If your network is not very strong, you will not see it very clear on your part. And the highest resolution they will give you there is 720. If you are unless you are using Google Pro, so that one you will see the HD clear version of it, the way you are seeing it like this here. So, but maybe I'll check that and see. But these are some issues that maybe we'll see gray, 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 gray like that. You cannot sell mail to CC. Please, how can you sell mail to CC for God's sake? How can you sell mail to CC? You are just copying someone post for what? Why will you copy someone? Send it to him direct now, since he's the primary receiver. You can't send email to CC alone. I told you CC, you are copying someone. You are putting someone on notice that you sent a mail to someone. He is not the primary receiver. So there is no way you can send email to CC alone. So what are you notifying him about? So please take note on this. There must be a primary. I think I'm happy for this question also. I can't briefly explain CC and BCC. You will rewatch the video, please. Rewatch the video. But this question that this person asks is one of the question I'm very even happy about the question. If you say briefly explain, you watch the intensive explanation about them. I'll share the video with you. Okay, I see there is no any question. So in the absence of any question, let's have our conclusion. So what I just want to call your attention to is this is how the classes all the classes are going to be. Now we are at week one and we are done with week one. So 1 week down. Now we are at 9 weeks left. And we have a lot to cover in these 9 weeks. This is how it's going to be. Everything is going to be practical. Everything is going to be like this throughout this bootcamp. We already have your outlines.